Hi, I'm Caitlin, a professional home economist. When you have an abundance of herbs from your fresh garden, you want to be able to preserve them, and by freezing them is an easy way of doing that, whether it's in oil, water, or just by itself. Frozen herbs are best used as quickly as possible, but can last for several months in your freezer. When freezing your herbs in either oil or water, you do want to make sure that your herbs are chopped nice and fine. So with my dill, I have washed it under cold running water and patted it dry. I'm going to just chop it up nice and fine here, making sure to keep my fingers out of the way. When you have enough, you can just run your knife back through it. Dill's an easy one. We can just sprinkle it into our ice cube tray, not packing it too full because you do want the oil or the water to go around it. Now you're gonna fill it with your oil or your water. You wanna fill them almost to the top, especially with the oil ones. Then you're gonna pop these into your freezer until they're frozen, and then they come out looking like this. You do want to make sure that you are dedicating these ice cube trays to only herbs because they will take on that flavor, especially the oil ones. The other thing is they are a set amount and you will be adding either water or oil to your recipes. The water ones are great for anything that is cream-based soups or sauces because they won't leave that oily residue on top. The oil ones are good for any of your soups or stews that you want a little bit of butter or oil in the bottom. The third way of freezing your herbs is by just putting them into freezer bags. Now remember, you can use the stalks of herbs. This has a lot of flavor. As long as you're chopping them up nice and fine, they're great to use in soups or sauces or anything like that. Once I've washed them, dried the herbs, I'm just going to chop them however you're going to use them. So big or small, it's up to you. I'm just going to pile them up, run my knife through them again. And once I get it to the consistency that I think I'm going to use in any of my recipes, I'm going to grab my freezer bag and put all my fresh herbs in there. Remember to get out as much air as possible and then write what it is and date it. With herbs packaged like this, it's nice because you can grab just a little or a lot, depending on what your recipe calls for. For heartier herbs like rosemary, thyme, or oregano, you can air dry them. Use butcher's twine to tie them in bundles, and then hang them from a well-ventilated place, whether it's in your basement or a cold room, somewhere where there's a lot of air circulation and it's nice and dry. There will be a little bit of a color change, but that's okay. Check on it regularly so that it's not gonna mold or it won't spoil on you. Once it's dry, place it in a freezer bag or container or a jar and enjoy it in your soups or sauces or really anything. For more information, give us a call or visit our website.